जो इन्स्टॉल झालं माझं लॅपटॉप आहे आता नको बस कोपरा काढून
रे बर्थडे विश करू दे त्याला सपय
Hello, good afternoon to all of you. Hello, am I audible? Hello. Okay, so anyone give me response? Am I audible? You can unmute yourself, anyone? Okay, so I can get the thumbs on chat, so I think I'm audible. So good afternoon to all of you. So I'm Dr. Ranganath Haridas. So I'm teaching you engineering physics for this first year, one of the subject for engineering. So the participants still joining. So I request all to mute your mic. Everyone mute the mic. Okay, so this is our first lecture. So I'm requesting everyone to keep one notebook and pen with you. Everyone keep one notebook and pen with you because we have to write the points when we are discussing. So let us start the syllabus. So if we observe this slide, so theory course and laboratory courses are there. For theory course, that is engineering physics, its course code is C011, and officially we have 3 lectures, 3 credit points. Then this 70 ESC means end semester exam is there. Then 30 marks ISC means in semester exam is there, and including this we are having total 100 marks. Next, laboratory or tutorial courses in which we have practicals, and ICA means internal continuous assessment, where we are having 25 marks. So total, if we add this, then it is 125 marks. So you mention somewhere, you can write first heading in your notebook, subject name engineering physics. The next, write name of subject teacher Dr. R.N. Haridas. So everyone note down these points. Give heading of subject engineering physics. Then write down name of subject teacher, that is Dr. R.N. Haridas. After that, so we have discussed this one. So you can mention this marking system here. I am showing by cursor. That is for ESE 70 marks, for ISE 30 marks, for ICA 25 marks. Once again I repeat, for ESE 70 marks, for ISE 30 marks, for ICA 25 marks. So total marks are 125. Total marks are 125. Okay. Anyone want to share something? I think I am audible to all. Anyone can give response. Okay. So let us continue these things. Now first thing is course objectives. So course objectives are nothing but the points where we have to study these things. You can easily check the starting terms, that is to make student understand, to introduce students, to make student understand, recall, comprehend, etc. So objectives, there are 6 objectives related to 8 chapters. Then course outcomes. Course outcome means at the end of this course, students will be able to. Means when we are discussing all the chapters one by one, total 8 chapters are there. We have clubbed that into 6 outcomes. So when we complete our syllabus, then students will be able to. So you can describe the concept, you can apply basic concepts, you can relate the things, then you can express the concepts, you can explain or you can express the basic concepts. So these are the course outcomes which we are expecting. Now in our syllabus we have two sections, section 1 and section 2. In section 1 there are 4 chapters: semiconductor physics, crystallography, sound engineering, relativistic mechanics. In section 2, wave optics, laser, optical fibers, and introduction to quantum mechanics and nanotechnology. Okay, so all these points are there. So now we are starting discussing our syllabus one by one. So I request everyone to start writing these points. Next line, give heading section 1, and after that write unit number 1, semiconductor physics. Section 1, next line, write unit number 1, semiconductor physics, and start writing these points. Okay, so I request don't write this serial number, marks, hours, assessment, etc. Just we have to write these points. So these are sub points related to our first chapter. So everyone start writing these terms. So I request once again, keep notepad or one notebook and pen with you and start writing all these things, because randomly I can ask anyone what we have written. So start writing these points. First is classification of solids. Classification of solids. Then next point, Fermi level. Classification of solids, comma, Fermi level, in bracket definition. Classification of solids, then Fermi level. Okay, so I can zoom it. Is it okay now? So everyone start writing this sub points. Unit number 1, semiconductor physics. Classification of solids, Fermi level, in bracket definition, bracket complete, comma, next Fermi-Dirac probability distribution function. So I am just dictating, you can continue, you have to write all these things. So soft copy or you can take screenshot, no problem, but I am requesting you to everyone write down once all these points so that you can recall it easily instead of maintaining soft copy only. So I hope that everyone is writing these points. If not, so please start writing these points. So after heading classification of solids, Fermi level, Fermi Dirac distribution function, then go for next one, Fermi level in intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors. Fermi level in intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors. The next, effect of impurity concentration on Fermi level. Effect of impurity concentration on Fermi level. Comma, next derivation for, you mention this term EFIN, derivation for EFIN. This is Fermi level for intrinsic semiconductor. You can mention just symbol, no problem. derivation for EFIN, that is Fermi level for intrinsic semiconductor. Then continue the next point, Hall effect and applications. Hall effect and applications. And last is numerical on this chapter. Numerical on this chapter. So everyone complete this. Write these points one by one. Okay, is it over? Anyone can respond?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so once again I request that when I'm saying you that please write down these things. So you have to write this because you can take screenshot, you can use soft copy, no problem. But when you are writing the things, then you can recall it, you can maintain that record. And of course, we have to write these things, that is syllabus, then notes, etc. for practice in our handwriting, in our own handwriting when we are writing. So it makes a difference. Okay, so shall we now start discussing these things? I hope that everyone have written.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I can start with first slide once again. We will discuss this in Marathi also. So once we complete discussion in English, we can switch over to Marathi. इंजिनिअरिंग फिजिक्स आपला सब्जेक्ट आहे फर्स्ट इयरचा. फर्स्ट इयरचे जे सब्जेक्ट आहेत वेगवेगळे त्यापैकी एक तुम्हाला इंजिनिअरिंग फिजिक्स हा सब्जेक्ट आहे, ज्याच्यामध्ये युनिव्हर्सिटी प्रमाणे 3 लेक्चर आहेत आठवड्याला. आणि जर आपण एक्झाम जर बघितली तर त्याच्याशी रिलेटेड आपल्याला मार्किंग सिस्टीम आहे. ESE म्हणजे काय, एंड सेमिस्टर एक्झाम, म्हणजे तुमची विद्यापीठाची शेवटची परीक्षा, जिचं 70 हे वेटेज आहे, 70 मार्काची परीक्षा असणार आहे. इन सेमिस्टर एक्झाम म्हणजे काय, तर ISC जे 3 परीक्षा असतात तुम्हाला त्याचा ऍव्हरेज पकडून आपण 30 मार्क तुम्हाला मिळतात. त्याचे 70 + 30 100 मार्क्स थेअरीचे झाले. आणि हे जे खालचे मार्क्स आहेत ICA म्हणजे काय, तर टर्नवर्क किंवा इंटरनल असेसमेंट तुमची, तर त्याला 25 मार्क असतात. म्हणजे दोन्ही जर आपण पकडले तर 100 + 25
भैया.
टोटल 125 मार्क जे आहेत, तर त्याच्यावरून तुमचे ग्रेड पॉईंट्स ठरवले जाणार. तर हेच आपण इथं मगाशी सांगितलं किंवा लिहून घेतलं. ESE 70 मार्क्स, ISC 30 मार्क्स, ICA 25 मार्क्स. त्यानंतर आपण हे जस्ट ओव्हरव्ह्यू घेतला की कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह. कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह म्हणजे काय, तर आपण जेव्हा हे शिकतोय तर काय एक्सपेक्टेड आहे की विद्यार्थ्यांना काय कळलं पाहिजे, समजून घेतलं पाहिजे किंवा कन्सेप्ट क्लिअर झाले पाहिजे. तर हे आपण याच्यात डिस्कस करणार आहोत. ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह मध्ये 6 ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह आहेत. ऍक्च्युली आपल्याला 8 चॅप्टर्स आहेत. तर पहिले 2 चॅप्टर आणि 6वा आणि 7वा चॅप्टर आपण एका ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह मध्ये क्लब केलेला आहे. तसंच कोर्स आउटकम्स म्हणजे काय की सगळ्यात शेवटी जेव्हा आपला सिलेबस संपेल तर स्टुडंटला काय काय कळलं पाहिजे, समजलं पाहिजे, तर हे आपण आउटकम्स मध्ये मेन्शन करतो. आपल्याला 2 सेक्शन आहेत, सेक्शन 1, सेक्शन 2. सेक्शन 1 मध्ये 4 चॅप्टर्स आहेत, सेमीकंडक्टर फिजिक्स, क्रिस्टलोग्राफी, साऊंड इंजिनिअरिंग, रिलेटिव्हिस्टिक मेकॅनिक्स. सेक्शन 2 जो आहे त्याच्यामध्ये 4 चॅप्टर आहेत, वेव्ह ऑप्टिक्स, लेझर, ऑप्टिकल फायबर्स, इंट्रोडक्शन टू क्वांटम मेकॅनिक्स अँड नॅनो टेक्नॉलॉजी. तर हे चॅप्टर्स आपण कव्हर करणार आहोत. त्यातला आपण फर्स्ट चॅप्टरचा सिलेबस लिहून घेतला आता. तर यामध्ये वेगवेगळे पॉइंट्स आपण बघितले. क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ सॉलिड्स, फर्मी लेवल, फर्मी डिरॅक प्रोबॅबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्युशन फंक्शन, फर्मी लेवल इन इंट्रिन्सिक अँड एक्सट्रिन्सिक सेमीकंडक्टर्स, इफेक्ट ऑफ इम्प्युरिटी कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन ऑन फर्मी लेवल. त्या फर्मी लेवलचे डेरिव्हेशन आहे जे इंट्रिन्सिक सेमीकंडक्टर मध्ये असते. सगळ्यात शेवटी एक मोठं डेरिव्हेशन आहे हॉल इफेक्ट आणि त्याचे ऍप्लिकेशन्स, आणि आपण त्याच्यावरची न्यूमेरिकल्स आहेत ते सॉल्व्ह करणार आहोत. तर हे सगळे पॉइंट्स आहेत, तर ते आपण डिस्कस करूया इन शॉर्ट. सो आय स्टार्ट विथ one question, that what is meant by semiconductor. Okay, so you can raise your hand, I can take the name and you can tell. So simple questions I am asking, so it becomes a two-way communication. You can raise the hand, I will call the name and you can share the information. Simple question I have asked, what is meant by semiconductor? Anyone? Mahesh Patil, you can unmute yourself. Mahesh Patil, is it audible? Okay, next Abhijit.
Sir, the metal which conduct the electricity only by heating them is called a semiconductor, or the gap between them is between 0 to 1.
Okay, then any other student, you can raise the hand, unmute yourself and you can share the information. अजून कोणाला सांगायचं का सेमीकंडक्टर? सेमीकंडक्टर म्हणजे काय? यश बागल.
A solid substance which allow electricity or heat
Okay,
to pass through it.
okay. Any other student?
Sir, semiconductors are material which have conductivity between conductors and non-conductors or insulators.
Okay. Okay. So after completion, you mute yourself. Next, anyone want to share? Just raise the hand.
Lying between conductivity of conductors and that of insulators are called semiconductors.
Okay. So when we are considering,
Sir,
huh,
semiconductor is a substance whose resistivity lie in between a good conductor and insulator.
okay. So I think most of the students have cleared the point. So when we are considering, so let us discuss these things. So when we are considering these terms, so before that, of course, we are differentiating that into different points. So here I can show you first, this is individual atom and it is having discrete energy levels. When we are considering solid material, then it contains large number of atoms. So when we are considering classification of solids, then we are using these definitions. मगाशी जे आपण म्हटलं की सेमीकंडक्टर म्हणजे काय, तर सेमीकंडक्टर मटेरियल सांगितलं तुम्ही की इन्सुलेटर आणि कंडक्टरच्या मध्ये ज्याच्या प्रॉपर्टीज आहेत त्याला आपण सेमी कंडक्टर्स असं म्हणतो. तर डिफरंट डेफिनेशन्स आहेत आणि बऱ्यापैकी स्टुडंटनी सगळं कव्हर केलेलं. Semiconductors are those materials which are having properties in between insulators and conductors, but semiconductors at different temperature and different conditions behaves as an insulator also and conductor also. So हा जो फर्स्ट पॉइंट आहे क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ सॉलिड्स, तर तो आपण स्टार्ट करायच्या आधी आपण काय समजून घेतो की व्हॉट इज मीन बाय एनर्जी बँड्स. ओके, सो फॉर सिंगल ॲटम there are discrete energy levels. So you have studied this in chemistry in detail, of course in physics also. So different energy levels are there where electrons are jump in that certain permitted orbits. So this is for individual atom. When we consider solid material, so lots of atoms are there, 10 raised to 23 atoms. Here it is shown 24 for figure purpose only. Now in this case, if you observe on your right side, instead of single energy level, there is a formation of energy band, and series or set of such energy levels is called as energy band. So when we consider the energy band gap between these bands, then we can differentiate the solid into three types. So if energy band gap is more, then it is insulator. If it is less, it is semiconductors. If it is overlapping, then it is conductors. So depends upon energy band theory, we are classifying the solids. That is our first point. Then the new terms gets introduced to you, that is Fermi level. So what is meant by Fermi level we have to discuss. Then Fermi Dirac probability distribution function. One equation is there by using which we are deriving this equation, that is derivation for EFIN. Then we are discussing Fermi level in intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors. So can anybody tell me what is meant by intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors? You can raise the hand and you can tell what is meant by intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors. Anyone?
Sir, pure semiconductors are called intrinsic semiconductors.
Okay, and what is meant by extrinsic? Okay, we give chance to another. Muske Sandhyarani. You can unmute yourself. Intrinsic आणि extrinsic म्हणजे काय? Okay. Avijit, you want to share?
Sir, intrinsic semiconductors are those conductors
Huh.
that are called as only pure conductors, and extrinsic semiconductors are made by mixing any one of the metal with them, like alloys.
Okay. Anyone want to share? You can unmute. You can tell. अजून कोणाला काही शेअर करायचे का? Okay, so you have given the answers. We can shift to this slide. Semiconductors, which are differentiated into intrinsic or pure semiconductors, extrinsic or impure semiconductors. Extrinsic आपल्याला कशी मिळतात? When we dope the impurity in intrinsic semiconductor, then we can get extrinsic semiconductor, where we are getting two types of semiconductors, that is p-type semiconductor and n-type semiconductor. So everyone knows that when we add pentavalent and trivalent impurity, so depends upon pentavalent and trivalent, we are getting these types. So if we add pentavalent, we are getting n-type semiconductors, where we are getting excess number of electrons, and in case of p-type, we are adding trivalent impurity. So there is a deficiency of electron, which is nothing but the concept called as hole. So these points we are checking in our syllabus, that is Fermi level in intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors. Then how the concentration of impurity doping changes the position of Fermi level, that also we have to discuss. And last point is Hall effect. Hall effect म्हणजे आपण काय करतो? So when we are considering a specimen or sample like semiconductor, and if we apply electric and magnetic field perpendicular to each other, then we can get this Hall effect. Okay, so are you getting these points? Anyone give response? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we move to the next chapter, syllabus discussion. So everyone give heading next line, unit number 2, crystallography. Unit number 2, crystallography. Everyone is writing? I hope everyone is writing. Heading there, unit number 2, crystallography, and start writing these sub points. Once again I repeat, don't write serial number, marks, hours, etc. Just write the points. So I read, you can continue writing. Introduction to crystal systems. Introduction to crystal systems, comma. Next point, characteristics of cubic unit cell. Characteristics of cubic unit cell. So make two dots, that is there are subpoints. Characteristics of cubic unit cell, याच्यामध्ये सब पॉइंट्स आहेत. सो कंटिन्यू रायटिंग. फर्स्ट, नंबर ऑफ atoms per unit cell. Number of atoms per unit cell, comma, atomic radius, comma, coordination number, atomic radius, comma, coordination number. The next, atomic packing factor, atomic packing factor, comma, void space, then go for next point, density of crystal, comma, symmetry elements in bracket, axis, comma, center and plane, axis, comma, center and plane, bracket complete. Go for next point, Bragg's law, comma, continue. Next point, Miller indices, comma, interplanar distance, by using Miller indices, and last point, numericals on this chapter, so everyone write these points. Everyone complete the points. So am I audible to everyone or some problem is there? So this is our second chapter syllabus. Its heading is crystallography.
10 वाजता काढ सुटे.
Okay, now we have less than 3 to 4 minutes. So everyone write your roll number and name in chat box for attendance. Everyone write your roll number and name in chat box for attendance. We are concluding our lecture today. Roll number and name.
सर मेसेज आहे ना तिथं.
हा, कोणाचं जाईन मेसेज?
सर
हा
रोल नंबरचं लिस्ट टाका ना.
हा ठीक आहे
मगाशी सरांना सांगितलेलं.
ठीक आहे ओके. गौरव वाघ, यू कॅन जस्ट मेन्शन युअर नेम.
ओके ओके.
हा. So everyone mention your roll number and name. If you don't know your roll number, mention the name. Gaurav Wagh, your roll number is 68. G68.
ओके सर.
Okay, so I hope that everyone have written the roll number and name, or at least name, in chat box, because we are considering that as your attendance. Okay, so once again I repeat what we have discussed today. We have started with today discussing the overview of this subject, engineering physics. Engineering physics म्हणजे काय, त्याच्यानंतर मार्किंग सिस्टीम त्याची काय आहे, त्याचे ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह आउटकम्स, त्यानंतर कुठले कुठले चॅप्टर्स आहेत सेक्शन 1 आणि सेक्शन 2 मध्ये. सेक्शन 1 चा पहिला चॅप्टर आपण सिलेबस डिस्कस करायला स्टार्ट केला, दॅट इज युनिट नंबर 1 सेमीकंडक्टर फिजिक्स, ज्याच्यामध्ये आपण वेगवेगळे पॉइंट्स आहेत तर ते डिस्कस केले वेगवेगळ्या स्लाइड्स यूज करून. अँड वी हॅव स्टॉप्ड टुडे ॲट this slide, that is crystallography syllabus we have written. Now we can discuss these points in our next lecture. Okay, so we conclude here today.